Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the One More Comfobuds True Wireless Earbuds. These are the Pro version that feature active noise canceling, and we're going to do a series of tests. We're going to do EBPMAN style call quality test. It's going to feature dogs barking, infants crying, face mask tests, wind tests, right? As well as our audio tests so you can hear how these sound. They also feature active noise canceling, which is pretty cool with transparency mode. So we'll talk about all those features. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Now the Comfobuds Pro feature a 13.4 dynamic driver. They have a music playback time of around 4 hours, and with the charging case you can expect to get approximately 18 total usage. Now they do have some really good fast charging capabilities. 15 minutes fast charging is going to give you around 2 hours of usage, which is really good. You also have auto pause feature, so when you take these out of your ear, they're going to auto pause. Now from a Bluetooth perspective, they feature Bluetooth 5.0, which means you're going to have relatively great distance when it comes to the phone to earbud connectivity, and also means that you're going to have to worry about any kind of syncing issues, which is also really great. Now if you're planning on using these in the gym, while they have an IPX5 rating, one of the things I will caution you is that these feature an AirPod-like model design, which means that they rest on your ear. They don't really go in your ear that deep. So depending on the type of activity that you're going to be performing, you may find that they may fall out easier. But they do have some features that are a little bit different than what the AirPods have. So we'll check those out when we actually look at the earbuds themselves. They also feature 4 environmental noise canceling mics. All right, so you have basically some mics that are going to cancel the noise around you. And then you also have mics in the stems in the very bottom that are going to help clarify your voice when it comes to call quality. And we're going to confirm that in our call quality test. They also supposedly work well when it comes to wind. So we're going to check that out as well. Now looking at the case, what you'll see is that the case is ultra compact. It's actually really small. Features USB-C charging in the back, and when you open them up, they're going to auto pair. So if you do have some type of connectivity, or if they're being used for the very first time, they're going to go ahead and show up on the phone that's next to it so that you can go ahead and do the connectivity. And you'll notice that they have a stem model. Now to take them out, I will tell you that they are slippery. When you grab them here, they are tricky to get out. So what they do is they tell you push the sides right here to pop them out like this so that you can take each one of them out. Right? Now, they do have magnetic guiding, so when they're in the case, they're not going to come out. But again, to pop them out, you'll pull them out just like this. Now, like I said, the case is relatively small, so you don't have to worry about them actually bulging significantly either in your back pocket, front pocket, or if you're going to carry these in your backpack or your purse, no worries there. Now, the earbuds themselves, as you take a look at them, they do look like the Airpods, right? Long stem, and the difference here is that they do have a gel, right? So the gel that you see right there is going to give you a better seal, but I still find that it doesn't go deep enough into your ear canal to isolate you 100%. So while the driver is big, you're not going to get that immersive sound experience just because of the way these are designed. Right, so that's just one thing to notice. Also, all the controls are maintained in this area around here. So when you press in those areas, not hard because it's not a physical button, you'll be able to turn things on like active noise canceling, which these have. And then it also has transparency mode, which also these have, which is also pretty interesting for something that is of this form factor and compact. Now, and it's quite effective, right? So even though these are going in your ear, let me go ahead and put them on. Right? And it could be the gel piece as well. So they sit, and then the actual gel tends to go in a little bit. So you can see that right here, but it doesn't go in all the way. So it's kind of like, it's a hybrid. It's right between what I would consider an AirPod Pro type experience with a standard AirPod, right? So it sits, it just goes slightly in, but not enough. So I can actually still hear myself talking, even without the transparency mode enabled in the software. Now, as I move from left to right, I do feel like this one's a little bit loose on me, so I'd have to probably use a different gel piece. And it does come with some extra pieces of gel, so you can see them right here. So here you have all the ear tips. So you have the one that's installed, and then you have a medium and a large that you can actually switch them. So you have small, medium, and large. And what I would do is, in my case, I'd probably increase the size of this one right here because this one fits fine, but this one doesn't. So from a comfort perspective, because they just rest on the cartilage of your ear on this side right here, they're incredibly comfortable. You know, they're super comfortable. But I just feel that they're going to fall out in any moment. So switching that gel piece is going to be really important to me. Now, from an audio perspective, bass, mids, and highs are present. The bass isn't super strong because of the overall fit, right? Because it doesn't really go all the way in your ear. You still hear something on the from the outside, so that impacts the audio quality. The other thing that it's really important to note that the active noise canceling does make up somewhat for it. So it gives you that more immersive experience, but still because of the way it's designed, it doesn't really take advantage of that larger driver. Now, when we do our EBPMAN style audio test, you'll be able to hear both bass, mids, and highs in the actual test. That will give you a sense of what these are going to sound like so that you can make the best decision. All right, so next we're going to do our call quality test, but this time we're in a quiet environment. And if you take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere from 20 to 24 decibels in noise. Let's go and switch. Now this is what the call quality will sound like with the Comfobuds Pro in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, let's go ahead and add some wind to the environment. Now we're doing our call quality test, but this time with wind in the environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test with wind in the environment. Now we're testing the Comfobuds Pro, this time with the face mask on. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is our test. Now we're continuing our test, but this time in a much noisier environment. If we look at our decibel readings, you can see anywhere from 40 all the way up to 80 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the Comfobuds Pro. We'll stay quiet to see how much is being canceled, and then we'll continue with the audio test. Let's go and switch. Now this is what the call quality will sound like when making a phone call in a noisy environment with the Comfobuds Pro. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Now we're continuing our test of the Comfobuds Pro in a noisy environment, but with a child crying in the background. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Now we're continuing our test, but this time with a dog barking in the background. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is what they sound like with a dog barking in the background. Now we're testing the Comfobuds, but this time with a doorbell ringing in the background. This is what they sound like if a doorbell was ringing in the background. Now we'll check out our audio, so make sure you're wearing some earbuds or headphones so you can hear what they sound like.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life.
So guys, that wraps up our review of the One More Comfobuds Pro. See you in the next one.